Welcome back, Truth Seeker. January 23rd, 2018. Breaking news today about the death of the man who played the Purple Teletubby. He reportedly died January 17th, 6 days ago, and he died at the age of 52. And in today's reporting, they're saying they do not know what the cause of death is. So even though he died 6 days ago, they still don't know what the cause of death is. And I want you to think about this. We've been talking about how people are ritualistically murdered for sports championships, especially the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 52 about to take place. And who's hosting it? The Purple Minnesota Vikings. Now we got the Purple Teletubby dead at 52. And in case you're new here, we talk about the language of gematria, letters and numbers. There's a song called Murder by Numbers about how it's simple to kill people is A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Notice that Minnesota equals 52 is hosting Super Bowl 52, so does the word death and multiple ciphers. Special number here, 52. This language comes from Kabbalah. Kabbalah equals 52. The component of Kabbalah that matters is the belief that God created the world by merging the letter with the number. That's called gematria, which equals 52. In Kabbalah, there's the tree of life, 52. There's a good side. There's an evil side. This killing people by the code is the evil side of the tree of life. So, this man was a Teletubby, right? There's a lot of things that stand out here. Let's just start with the fact that he was a Teletubby. Notice, using our 4 base ciphers, these are our base ciphers right here, what we normally talk about, 90% of this work, these ciphers, alphabetic order forwards and backwards. Within those ciphers, there's overlap with 131 and 112. Not coincidental. We're talking about the Super Bowl 52 just days away. You know, the day Prince died, a death I predicted by this code, he died on the 112th day of the year. And we were talking about his performance in Super Bowl 41 and what that had to do with his death. A lot of people murdered in connection to sports championships. So if you've been following my work on the many people sacrificed for this Super Bowl, we've been talking a lot about 55 and 62. The Super Bowl's in Minneapolis. 55 and 62. Look at the gematria of sacrifice. With the reduction method, there's a rule for the letter S. S is the 19th letter. 1 plus 9 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. It's the only letter you have to compress 2 times to get to a single digit. S can also be worth 10. Sacrifice 55 and 62. We see it again and again. They saved this news for today, January 23rd, 2018, a date with numerology of 62. Also, 163, that's the 38th prime. Minnesota equals 38. U.S. Bank Stadium, 38. Death, 38. Murder, 38. Killing, 38. Prince, 38. Fentanyl, 38. Notice the 161 as well. They're calling this Super Bowl LII. Just to come back to our base ciphers. Notice the 161 and 163. This is the man dead in connection to the Super Bowl. And notice the 62 as well. Super Bowl LII, the Roman numerals in Minneapolis. So there he was, the Purple Teletubby. Dead January 17th. Taken from us suddenly, no cause of death reported. And perhaps I put that down here. It was the Mirror's reporting where they said the cause of death is unknown. Nobody else even touched on it. No official cause of death has yet been released by his family. Most publishing just completely overlooked that. But even more, the name Tinky Winky, 55, you know, 55, just like his actual name, Simon Shelton, like Minneapolis, like Sacrifice. Very special number. Just talked about this in regards to the death of Bob Dylan's girlfriend. News announced today. Date with the same numerology who he dated in Minneapolis. And also the recent death of his biographer on December 12th. But notice Tinky Winky's also 161. 109 is the 29th prime number. Football equals 29 in reduction. He died on a date with a life lesson number of 29. Right day for a football sacrifice. 53 matters. Vesica Piscis equals 53. That's the shape of the football. Comes from sacred geometry. Gematria is geometry and language. But this is how it works. If you have the numbers for the ritual, that's where the phrase "your number is up" comes from. Simon Shelton, Tinky Winky, the Teletubby, the purple one. This is why, 52-year-olds don't just drop dead. Unknown causes for over a week. There'll be more, Truth Seeker. There always are. There's already been a lot. It's in December and January. In December and January, like I always talk about, the dead of winter, December, 55. Also 44, like kill. A lot of death in December. Also January. January's got the gematria 27, like ritual. That's where the 27 club comes from. Until next time, Truth Seeker.